Hey, hey, I am Katie Long, and I wanted to pop on here today to tell you a little story, um, a little heart path adventure. Um, so, part of what Beth and I really want to communicate is that the heart path is all about the really real part of life. It's all encompassing of the good and the hard and the messy, the celebrations, and the real heartache that comes from just being a human being. Um, so most of you have probably heard a little bit of this story, but if you haven't, my family and I moved from Minnesota to Arizona last year. It was a huge deal. Um, we had been dreaming of a life change like this for years and years and patiently just waiting the right time and the right opportunity. It finally came and we jumped on it. So we were like finally going to follow our dreams. And we were going to do the thing that we had been hoping for and praying for and um, imagining for so long. Um, and the thing is that like where the really real part comes in is that this whole following your dreams thing hasn't been and still isn't like the most fluid thing. Um, we left behind family and friends that we loved dearly. We left our entire life that we built, our beautiful life that we built. We left a school that we loved for our kids. You know, our kids left their friends. Um, it was so hard to leave. And it was so hard to like take that step into our dream. Um, and there was so much fear, tons of fear, like stay up all night, tossing and turning, questioning, um, second guessing, you know, all the things. Would this work? Is this like the worst decision we're ever making? Are we going to ruin our kids' lives? All the things went through our head. And, you know, really that is just the thing is that change isn't usually easy. And especially if it's for your dream, because your dream is usually calling you into some sort of growth edge. Um, so fear is still present and doubt is super strong, and second guessing every single step is totally normal. Um, but nobody really talks about that part, do they? It's all like, let's follow your dreams and listen to your heart, and everything will be beautiful, and the skies will be filled with rainbows, and um, unicorns are usually in there too. Um, but actually, yes, like the rainbow part, the really incredible thing is that even through all of the doubt and worry and all of the grief of letting go, um, there was this incredible favor that was poured upon us. Once we decided, once we made the step, once we let go, um, we started to see the beauty in it. We met an incredible community within days of moving here. Um, we wake up every day to the wilderness, like right outside of our door. Um, we watch the Milky Way in the sky and the stars. There's really dark skies here. And even down to like my childhood dreams of owning a horse came true. And now we have two of them. Um, and we still struggle with like all the hard parts. Like we're trying to build a house in the middle of nowhere. We've never lived in the country before. And help isn't as easy to find here. And the mere fact of like living in the wilderness, um, it's really dirty. Everything is dirty. We get dirty. Our space is dirty. All of these like hard things, but I know and trust in my heart that all is well and will be well. And I would never choose to do it any differently than how we did it. I also was able to really exercise a surrender muscle that I would have never been able to exercise in the same way if I would have just ignored my dream. Because I really believe that our dreams are the voices of our hearts, and that our deepest desires will they'll carry us forward into a life of passion and adventure and meaning. And I really believe that we get to create our own reality, and we get to follow what feels good and fun for us, what feels true for us. And it's different for each of us. And most people don't do it because it's really hard and it's scary, and it is actually incredibly lonely. There's a lot that comes up in yourself that you have to face. Your relationships change. My inner family relationships have gone through the ringer. There have been relationships that have fallen away. There's a lot of strain that gets put on long distance relationships. And when you step onto the heart path, you have to dedicate yourself to tuning into your heart daily. You've kind of gone rogue. And so now you truly need to use your heart as your compass in every single moment. And that is really why Beth and I are so passionate about creating a space and a community to support each other through this like wild experience of following our hearts, because it's unconventional, it's rebellious, it's liberating, it's incredibly beautiful. And I really believe it truly is the way to live into the fullness of our lives. And we need each other. We need each other's support to be able to do that. So if you'd like to join us, there is more information below, or you can reach out directly to me or to Beth. We would love to have you.